All right, Shalom, to Brother Shamar from Phoenix. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity and with diligence, man, because as we're coming into these final days, man, our diligence must be amped up, man. Our diligence, our willingness, our operational tempo, so to speak, it has to increase, man. We have to have a more sense of urgency in pushing this word, because we all know that that day is coming, man. The YouTube's beginning to put the restrictions on them. That's just around the corner, man. The family of the word is coming. The days are being shortened, man, for the elect's sake. This is ultimately what all this means, because that's why things are rushing at a fast pace as we see them unfolding. What said, I want to get Matthew 24 and 22. It says, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And what days are they talking about? The days that we're living in right now, man. That's why you see everything going at such a fast tempo. That's why you see prophecies getting fulfilled at such a fast pace. That's why because the Lord is speeding up the process, man, for the elect's sake, for the men that sigh and cry on the highways and hedges. Because that's ultimately what we're sighing and crying about, man. We're sighing and crying for our salvation. We're sighing and crying for our redemption. Because we don't like this place, man. We are vexed mentally, physically, and spiritually just by being here. A lot of brothers can testify to that, man. It pains us to be in existence here in Babylon. It's not an easy existence for us, man. It hurts. To put it plain and simple, man, it hurts. It hurts to be here. It vexes us. We don't want to endure another day here. Most High willing, we don't have to. And that's why the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, man. Because there is nothing to look forward to in this world. Me myself personally, I have nothing to look forward to except going to camp on Saturday. Everything else pales in comparison. I don't look forward to anything other than to do this work and to be among brothers, like-minded brothers. There's no other thing that gives me a pleasure or joy or anything like that. It's just a vexation of spirit just being here in Babylon, man, and it sucks basically. And brothers can testify to that. I'm going to read that back again. It says, Matthew 24 and 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, man, because we are waiting for redemption of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Was that? I'm going to get 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter. It's 2nd Esdras 13 and 29. It says, behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. He shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. So that's what's going to take place, man. It says, behold, the days come. So the day's coming, man. There's going to be a day here, one day, that day is going to be here. There's not going to be no more waiting. That day is going to be in existence. It already happened through the scriptures. But we are actually going to experience and witness that day. The men of the Lord will. Because we have faith. We believe in this thing wholeheartedly. We believe everything the scripture says. When the scripture says, behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, we believe that, man. We believe that that day is coming. We believe the Most High will deliver us. He's going to deliver his elect men, Most High willing. We be those men. So the Lord's coming with deliverance, man. I'm going to keep on going because this describes the times that we in and the times that are going to come to pass. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. So it's going to be an unbelievable thing to the people of the earth, man. The people that profess to be in the truth or profess to be believers or even profess to be Christians, so-called Christians, Bible believers. When it comes in a manner that they didn't expect, because the Lord says it's going to come as a thief in the night, They're going to be in utter astonishment. They're not going to believe what's taking place before their eyes. They're not going to believe that they see who they thought Jesus Christ was, so-called Jesus Christ, is actually a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. They're not going to believe that the elect are the majority of the elect are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're not going to believe it. It's going to be an utter astonishment. It's going to be another surprise to them. To those that dwell on the earth, it says that he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, one realm against another. And so it's going to be an all-out state of confusion, man. That's how bad this astonishment of the people's going to be. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which I showed thee before, the prophecies. And then shall my son be declared, when thou sawest as a man descending. So we're waiting for the day of the Lord, man. What's that? I'm going to get Isaiah 66, 15 and 16. And you know what, man? Just to go back on that, part of that astonishment is that they're not going to believe that the so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true Israelites. You got these vocab Malones and these other scoffers and scorners that are set up. Salakia. You got these scoffers and scorners, and these to set up to debunk, or try to, or attempt to debunk, but they can't. So that's going to be part of their astonishment, because they're not going to believe that we are actually the people the Lord has prophesied in the scriptures. Why? Because it's going to be strange unto them, because the so-called black, Latino, Native American, he is a peculiar people, man. In the eyes of the Most High, and in the eyes of the other nations, we are a peculiar people. That's why they imitate us. That's why they have cultural appropriation, man. That's a term that they use, where they try to steal our flavor. Because we are a peculiar people. That what sets us apart from the rest of the nations, man. We have this spirit upon us as a marker to show the world that we are the Israelites, man. And with that, I'm going to get Exodus 19 and 5, because that's what it says. It says, Exodus 19 and 5, and it says, now therefore, if you obey my voice indeed and keep my company, you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. So we are a peculiar treasure, the Israelites, to the Most High, man. Scripture said that we are a holy people above all people, man. So we are above all people. So we have a greater mental intellect, a greater sense of spirituality, a greater sense of creativity, a greater morality when we are in our right mind than the other nations, man. And that just proves that we are the Israelites. Instead, I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 66. Because that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for our salvation, man. We desperately waiting for our salvation, man. A lot of brothers, me myself included, man, we don't want to be another day here. It vexes us to be here at this present moment, going through the things that we got to go through. Seeing the world seeing our people in the state that it's in. The world in the state of pollution and decay. Seeing our people in a state of badness. We are wanting that salvation, man. There's nothing to look forward here in this life, man. Everything is dung. Shit. It's Isaiah 66 to 15, 66:15. And it says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Most High plead with all flesh. And that's how he's going to deal with the wickedness of this earth, man. With great judgment and destruction. And the slain of the Lord shall be many. So ultimately, the only cure, the only answer to fix, to rectify, to sanctify the condition of this world today is the destruction of the wicked, destruction of the heathen, destruction of the 2/3, destruction against of everything and anything that's contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And the only ones that are not contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushai are the elect and the 1/3, because they're the only ones that are going to be saved. And this is why we do this work, man. Because we're hoping to be counted in that mercy. We're hoping to be counted in that multitude, that the Lord is going to show mercy. Whether it be the elect or whether it be the 1/3, man, we were hoping to be counted within that number. And I'm going to read verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree, in the midst eating swine's flesh, and the abomination of mouths, shall be consumed together, says the Most High. If I know their works and their thoughts, it shall come, and I will gather all nations and tongues, they shall come and see my glory. So that glory is going to be, it's when you're going to see the Lord, man. You're going to see His glory, man. You're going to see the great awe. And that's why it says in the book of Esdras that He shall come with great astonishment, because they're going to be astonished. They're not going to believe what they're seeing, man. When they see the glory of the Lord and they see His awesome power and His awesome destructiveness and His awesome judgment, it's going to be an astonishment unto them, man. And with that, I want to get Isaiah 26 and 21. It says, For behold, the Lord comes out of His place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. So that's what's coming, man, and that's why the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, man. And that's why we have these scriptures to comfort us. That's basically our only comfort in this hellhole that we call America, man. Other than that, it's really it's just really vexing just to be here, to live on a day-to-day basis, man. I know brothers that got jobs and they get work till they're exhausted, man. And then the money that they make, we can barely cut it week to week. And why would you want to stay in that condition, man? And there is no reprieve, man. There is no relief other than this truth in His word, and the truth in His word is our only comfort, man. And the Most High is our only comfort. With that, I'm gonna get Isaiah 51 and 12. I'll probably just close it out on that, man, because the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, man. And Most High willing, we're those men, because we really do want to get the hell out of here, man. Because this place it just sucks, man. As Isaiah 51 and 12 says, I, even I, He that comforted you, who art thou, that thou shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die, and the Son of Man which shall be made as grass. So it's the Lord that comforts us, man. The Lord that comforts us. With that, I'm going to get another scripture in Matthew 5 and 4. Because we're sighing and crying out here, man. We're mourning. We mourn. This place makes us mourn, man. It makes us sad. It makes us lamentful. Just being among the wickedness out here. It's in Matthew 5 and 4. It says, Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted, man. So comfort is what? Comfort with the promise that we are going to be saved out of this hellhole, and the belief and the faith to believe that. Our trust and our faith and our belief is not in politicians or governments or anything like that, or in the latest gadget that's going to come out next year or next month. Our trust and our comfort and our hope is in the Lord, man, and in the words that He has written in the book, and the promises that He has made to the men that do His work and for His chosen people. And this is our comfort, man, and this is what keeps us going. This is what allows us and gives us the spirit to continue on, man. With that being said, man, Most High willing, I hope it was edifying. With that, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom.